Hi everyone, my name is Miss Woehr, and I am the assistant principal for ninth and 10th grade, which makes me your assistant principal as an incoming ninth grader. Just wanted to take a minute to say hi to everyone and to talk a little bit about discipline. I think it's important that we have a conversation now so you understand a little bit about the expectations around behavior and whatnot here at school. Mr. Powell, our dean, is also going to have a little bit of information for you on all of that. And we have our student handbook, of course, that you can go through and understand what is and isn't allowed. But I want to talk on kind of a bigger scale. So you need to understand that any discipline that I have to enact is a required response to the choices, behaviors, and actions that you have made on campus. And that's really an important thing to think about and process is that discipline is never being done to you. It is being done because of something you have chosen to do. And it never should be just the end all be all final moment of this is the end of the world, but it should always be a learning experience. Humans make mistakes. We make bad choices. We're supposed to learn from them. That's the whole point. And while at school, my job as your administrator is to help you understand and practice reflecting on why you did what you did, how it went down, and what could be done differently next time. And that is what I hope comes out of the discipline process with all of you. So over the next 4 years, time is going to just fly by. You think, oh my gosh, 4 years until I'm 18, until I can graduate, that's going to be forever. I got a ton of time before I'm an adult. And really, you don't. The next 4 years fly by, and the habits and choices and the way you instinctually behave towards certain situations now, the way you continue to practice that is how you'll be as an adult. So it's really important that you don't wait to start practicing being who you want to be 4 years from now. Now is the time to start. You don't wait. One of the biggest things you can learn to do for yourself in all situations, not just related to discipline, is learning to speak up for yourself. All right. I personally will always listen to what you have to say. So will your teachers. When it comes to discipline, it's really important that you do talk to me. You did something wrong, it's clear, but I still want to know why. I need to understand what happened. And it's important that you learn to talk for yourself and to help other people understand what's going on with you. One of the most important things about that process, about talking about what happened, the why behind it, is then learning how to reflect on the process too. If you don't think about what happened, why you did what you did, how you did it, all those choices, then you're going to continue to make the same mistakes. If you want to be the kind of adult that you hope to be one day, with a great job, having had a good education, a family, being able to travel, buy the things you want, all those pieces of adulthood you're looking forward to right now as a teenager, then you need to learn to be reflective. Because if you never change, you'll never get to be who you want to be eventually. So it's important for you to reflect on the why and the how of your choices. Now, one of the most important pieces of advice I can give as an administrator to any student wanting to be successful in high school is learning how to engage with social media in an appropriate, intelligent way. I'm not saying you should never get on Snapchat, never get on Instagram, never get on TikTok or any of those formats. Social media is here to stay. It's a really important part of the modern life in America, in the world. It's part of the global culture, but it's also a place where people can be their most base self. And you could get pulled into drama. You can get pulled into things that make you feel bad about yourself. You could be following accounts that make you have doubts or make you not feel good. So it's really important you start thinking about how you engage in a positive way. Keep the people in your life, and that includes through social media, who make you feel good, who make you be the better person. And if you find yourself getting drawn into drama because of this stuff, you got to cut that out. You got to make sure that's not part of your life. 90% of the time, if I have a student sitting in front of me, it's because of some drama in social media that has gone from a couple of people talking and it's exploded because all these other people get involved and it becomes way worse than it ever needs to be. It is this part of the reality of being a teenager today in America. Social media is a huge influence, but you need to learn how to use it wisely. If you can do that, especially if you're willing to listen to some other adults give you some advice, you'll do pretty well. Now, I really look forward to seeing everyone. There's a lot I can do for you, but I can't do much for you if you're not willing to engage with me and have a conversation and think about your choices, your actions, and your behaviors. Really look forward to meeting everyone at school. I think it's going to be a pretty great year. Talk to you soon.